The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is mere tenacity. Amelia Earhart. You have the power to be the boss of your own life. I'm your host, Monica Allen. I'm a wife, mom, entrepreneur, best-selling author, lifelong learner, and your biz bestie. I have a love and passion for all things small business. Growing my own company from $700 to over 7 figures annually, my goal is to bring you inspiration, business-focused topics and tips, encouragement, and a community that helps you launch, grow, and scale your business, whether you are a dreamer, a side hustler, or a seasoned entrepreneur. You are listening to the Become Your Own Boss podcast. Well, I am excited today. I am headed on a well-deserved and much-needed vacation for the next couple of weeks. Now, if you're anything like me, you know how tough it can be to balance work and personal life. I love bringing you fresh episodes every week, but I also crave those precious moments with my family and some good self-care time. Normally, I'm not the best at recording episodes in advance. Let's be honest, we all know life gets busy. But I have made it happen this time. I wanted to ensure you have something valuable to listen to while I'm away, so I dug into the archives and found a gem that's perfect for today. It's hard to believe, but it's been exactly 4 years since I first published this episode that I'm about to share. Whether you've been with the podcast from the start or are a brand new listener, this one's got timeless insights that I think you'll really enjoy. It's a thought from my journal from over 19 years ago, along with a snippet in time from 4 years ago. Here's a special throwback episode just for you. I wanted to bring you another episode of From My Journal because as I was working out this morning, I realized that I totally missed a very important anniversary. Back on June 15th, 2005, 15 years ago, I left my full-time job as a health insurance broker to leap into entrepreneurship full-time. And I actually want to read you a journal entry. June 14th, 2005. It is hard to believe that my last day at Marsh is tomorrow. Not long ago, I was itching and scratching for this day. Now it has come. I'm excited and a little nervous, but not nervous the way most people may think. I'm just thinking, wow, Thursday will be different. Just getting up, not having to put on another suit, not having to leave the house. I'm just curious about how I'm going to adjust to the change. I also have a steep learning curve, but I do like a good challenge. I think Ethan is excited also. It will be so cool to see just how much we can grow this business by next year. Last day at Marsh. Yay. Looking back over the past 15 years, I have definitely gone through many ups and downs. The relief of walking out of those corporate doors for the last time, the excitement I felt knowing I would be working on my own business full-time. Full-time meaning 60 to 80 hours a week sometimes. But I was definitely excited to be able to focus on one thing versus working full-time and side hustling with my business the rest of the evenings and on the weekend, not really having any free time at all. I can recall moving our business into our basement and then a 4,000 square foot building some 3 years later. Just that process alone, making that happen, was a rocky road unto itself. Looking back through my journal around the time of really being in business full time and having days that were fantastic and days that weren't so fantastic, having customers being upset or just having an employee calling in sick when you know that so many things need to get done. Those are the types of things that can be so heavy, weighing on you and your business. Having 2 babies during the process of growing a business. I remember thinking when we had our daughter, our oldest, that she would just go to the office with us, hang out in her pack and play. I would nurse when needed, and she would just be the perfect little angel and look cute all day. And like I said, stay in her pack and play. But nope, my daughter hated the pack and play. Nursing was not easy, and having her at the office for more than 2 to 3 hours at a time was exhausting. I don't even really recall how we juggled it all. I don't recall how we made it through, but we did. And as one of my friends always reminded me through that process is that everything is a phase. Now she's 10 years old, and prior to COVID was helping around the store after school to earn a little money for gaming and for savings. I told Ethan this morning after reminiscing over the past 15 years for a while how I don't miss my corporate job. I don't miss the never-ending spreadsheets. I don't miss needing to let someone know that I have to go to a school conference or an assembly for my kids, even though I didn't have kids at the time when I was in corporate, but just always having to communicate if you had a doctor's appointment or if you were going to be running late. I don't have to do that now, and I really can appreciate that freedom, that time that I have with my family, and not having to run it by someone first. Now, cash flow issues, every business has those to some degree. And I can remember that has probably been the thing that has kept me up at night more often than not in our business over the past 15 years. When you have a full-time job, you can at least rely on that income as long as that company is there. But once you let that go, then you're relying on your business. And there's been many times where I have paid team members before Ethan and I have gotten paid. So definitely lots of ups and downs when it comes to being an entrepreneur. But 15 years later, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so thankful for being on this journey. And I look forward to the next 15 years of continuing to grow our businesses and continuing to push forward, and with the prayer and hopefulness of leaving a legacy to my children and to their children in the future. It's incredible to think that it's been 19 years since I left my corporate position as a benefits broker. Today, we have a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I know many of you are juggling similar responsibilities. Some of you are side hustling, growing your businesses, or just figuring out what business to start. And like me, some of you may be pondering your next move for your growth in business. No matter where you are on your entrepreneurial journey, I want to leave you with a powerful quote from Amelia Earhart. As I stated at the top of the episode, the most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is mere tenacity. The truth is, no matter where you are in this moment, you must have tenacity, the ability or willingness to carry on despite danger, difficulty, or obstacles. Persistence is key. Making the decision to act, to take that leap, start that business, or pivot your current one is never easy. But as entrepreneurs, it's what we must do. We must embody tenacity. Do not give up on your dream of owning or growing your business. Honestly, this episode might be more about me this week. Summers are bittersweet. I love the longer days, not having to rush the kids to school, enjoying pool time, dining outside, and just soaking up family moments. But our business tends to slow down in the summer. And even after almost 20 years, I haven't quite grown accustomed to it. Despite our best efforts to plan for it, I prefer it wasn't this way. However, I'm choosing joy on this vacation and tenacity in my business. I want you to do the same. Embrace your journey, stay persistent, and keep pushing forward. We've all got this. Thank you for tuning in today. If you find value in these episodes, please take a moment to write a quick review for the podcast. It really helps us reach more aspiring entrepreneurs and small business owners like you. I hope you've scheduled some vacation or self-care time this summer as well. Remember, now is the time. Now is the time to level up, leave a legacy, and become your own boss.